Hey guys, Dale Bateman here. On this episode of Build Your Success Online, I'm going to be giving you lesson number 4 of your Simple Sales Letter Secrets crash course. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. Stay tuned. So congratulations on making it this far into the 5-part Sales Letter Secrets e-course. We're almost done, but today I want to focus on something that's very commonly done when people are creating their sales letters and any of their sales material for that matter for their online business. And that's some common copywriting mistakes that people make. Guys, as I said way back in lesson 1, with a little bit of practice, you can be a really good copywriter, okay? For me, I started just over a year ago writing serious copy for my blog, and I've pretty much been trying to write a blog post just about every day. And with that kind of practice, you really get to hone your skills and know exactly how to speak to your audience to give them the words and the phrases and so forth that are going to be compelling to them and are going to keep them wanting more. The same is true for your sales letters. Make them compelling, make them engaging to your audience, and they'll want to stick around and see what you have to offer. So, please take a look at these next few mistakes that people commonly make and try not to make them yourself. I feel that if you go into it with this knowledge, you'll have a better chance of avoiding these mistakes, and your copywriting is going to soar right through the roof, and you'll get tons of sales from it. So let's take a look at some common copywriting mistakes that you should avoid at all costs. Let's take a look. Alright guys, so here we go. Some costly sales letter copywriting mistakes you must avoid. Let's take a look. Writing a sales letter isn't as difficult as some people make it out to be. Don't get me wrong, it can be challenging and it takes some time to develop your skills. But with a bit of knowledge and practice, there is no reason why you can't write compelling copy that gets results. One way you can ensure that you're creating a high-quality sales letter is to avoid making common mistakes that will work against you. Let's go over a few right now. First, spelling and grammar. This is a big one for me. Spelling and grammar mistakes are among the simplest mistakes that people make when they are writing sales copy, and why they may not seem like a deal breaker, they can adversely affect your copy's conversion rates. Even little accidental errors can have a big impact. First of all, they don't look good. They reflect poorly on you and people will judge you by them. Simply running your content through the spelling and grammar checker in Word just won't cut it in this case. This goes for punctuation errors too. Most of the time, these types of errors are an easy fix with a few edits and revisions. It's extremely important that you take the time to proofread your copy several times before you publish it. You should also have other people read it, and if you can afford to hire a professional proofreader, do it. They aren't that expensive, and they are trained to catch even tiny errors that you and others may miss. Next, know your audience. Many copywriters forget their audience as they are writing. If you want people to take action, you have to lure them with something they want, and the best way to do that is to get to know them and keep them in mind as you are writing. If you don't already have one, creating a customer profile is a great place to start. It can really help you to hone in on what they want, and then you can write in a way that grabs their attention. Next, forget the hoops. Don't make your prospect jump through hoops to get what you have to offer. If you don't make it easy for people to take action, then you will lose them. For instance, if you want someone to buy something from you, make it easy for them to find the order button. If you want them to subscribe to your newsletter, give them an easy way to do it. The same holds true if you want them to click on a link, come into your store, set up a consultation, or give you a call. This is every bit as important as your headlines and calls to action. It's important to provide people with the clear path to the end goal in as few steps as possible. The easier you make it, the better your conversions will be. So guys, what's the bottom line today? You would be amazed at how many people begin writing their sales letters without a solid understanding of what they are actually selling. When you're trying to write about something that you don't know, it shows in your copy. It is very hard to convince other people why they should buy what you have to offer if you don't have a clear picture of what it can do yourself. You don't have to be the most knowledgeable person on the subject, but you must do your research and make sure you have a clear understanding of what you're writing about. So guys, there you have it, some costly sales letter copywriting mistakes that you must avoid. Don't forget, head over to my blog if you're not there already, buildyoursuccessonline.com, for lots more great tips, tricks, and awesome content to help you build your success online. Let's finish up the video now and let you get back to writing your sales letters. So there you go, guys. Some common mistakes people make in their copywriting that I hope you will avoid when you start creating your own sales letters. So that's it for lesson 4. Let's move on to lesson 5 tomorrow. So come on back to my blog if you're watching this there. If you are, great. I'd love it if you'd sign up for my free online bootcamp course, 10 days to get you making an honest living online. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you'll get all of my lessons for this course, plus all my other content delivered right to you. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Get out there and start creating those sales letters and try not to make those common mistakes that people make. I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 5. Until then, have yourself a fantastic day. Bye for now.